AI-Compressor by Techivation is a fully automated one-knob type of plugin to make things louder and reduce dynamics. It also aims to make that job that simple. Nothing more, nothing less. The disclaimer for this sponsored video is the same as usual. Techivation didn't see the video before you did, they had no influence on this video whatsoever, and my opinions are mine and mine alone. And more importantly, I would never agree to do a sponsored video if I didn't see any value in the product. And that value of this plugin is that it is absolutely easy to use to increase loudness, even for the most brain-dead users. Chuck the plugin on a track and press learn when the audio plays. After that, AI-Compressor comes with a setting of which you then can adjust how much it compresses to your liking. It is that simple. As I mentioned in the intro, the plugin is mostly meant to increase the perceived loudness by the means of compression, and Techivation is not pretending otherwise. That means if you expect this plugin to turn, for instance, a dull snare drum into a snappy beast, you have to find another tool to do that for you. Here are 3 examples, and I adjusted the output level every time for a fair comparison, because other than adjusting the perceived loudness, AI-Compressor also adds a few decibels in actual level boost every time. You will also see me adjusting some of the few settings, and I will explain what these do later.
No, we won't turn away, we won't ever fade, live to see a new day. No, we won't turn away, we won't ever fade, live to see a new day. No, we won't turn away, we won't ever fade, live to see a new day. No, we won't turn away, we won't ever fade, live to see a new day.
The plugin uses AI in its name, and I am becoming somewhat allergic to that type of branding. When I reached out to Techivation about what the AI stands for, it is because, and this is a literal quote, there is an embedded convolution neural network model in AI-Compressor that is used during learning to adapt some aspects of its algorithm to the incoming audio. That makes sense. And also a direct quote, all algorithms in the plugin are entirely human-generated. That neural network is also why the install is around 85 megabytes and the latency of this plugin is 75 milliseconds. The CPU usage is also great, under 1% on my system. Now, if you like this breakdown so far, please make sure to subscribe if you haven't done so already. Every time I used Learn on various audio tracks, I ended up with a gain reduction setting of 6. I assume this is the default setting, but I cannot find anything about it in the manual. The settings the plugin comes up with are really different for every track you use it on. AI-Compressor itself uses words like 65% gentle, 35% clear, defined, snappy, tight, deep, and so on, which really all have a different character to them. On this next snare, I simply copied over the AI-Compressor plugin from other tracks I used the plugin to learn on, so you can hear some of these character differences. The snares themselves are duplicates. Different characters for sure. Here on top you can clearly see the different character description AI-Compressor uses. There's no sound to AI-Compressor. Nothing is added or removed frequency or harmonics wise. There is of course a character change because of the compression, and that can cause some frequencies to be attenuated or reduced to some extent. But there's no default sonic signature, and I'm completely fine with that. This plugin is meant to make things louder. One of the tricks of AI-Compressor is how it handles transients. On this next example, pay attention to the acoustic guitar strums on those initial hits. This is something AI-Compressor sets out to do, to keep the transient intact as much as possible. The plugin uses a perceptual filter, and that one sort of listens to the audio as a human ear. Simply put, it makes sure the compression happens more evenly. You can disable it, and this will give a different learn compression result. Check on this snare. I found AI-Compressor to also work nicely as a transparent compressor, a density increaser on the master bus. One handy feature is the mix control, because when you increase the compression, simply blend in the original audio for a nice blend and a bigger, fuller mix. Of how much a one-knob style plugin can be a one-knob, this new AI compressor by Techivation is mostly a one slider with a learn button and a few extra options. I think this plugin will be great for you when you need a transparent, foolproof loudness and density increaser on your audio tracks and even master. But as always, try it out yourself to find out if it fits in your audio toolshed.